Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Transmissions from Colony 1. If you'd like more TFCO content, outtakes, music, recap episodes, and a whole bunch more we've got planned, sign up at patreon.com/TFCOMarsPod and visit tfco.us for more details. Now, at long last, the Season 4 premiere of Transmissions from Colony 1, Episode 401, Nüwa. Enjoy! Previously on Transmissions from Colony 1.
Cut thrusters. Touchdown. Wasp has landed.
Yeah!
Oh,
Excellent. Not receiving signals from NASA, MECTI, ESA, or Hercules.
Kaya?
We've lost her. We've lost the Earth.
This Ada Karina. There wouldn't be any associated danger, would there? We'd all be dead before we'd even notice it. Why?
Earth was hit by gamma ray burst?
Well, Earth is gone. Huh?
What?
What about the Chinese?
The Chinese? What about the Chinese?
They built that moon base a few years back, right?
So?
Maybe if there was a crew station there.
For Dustin.
December 31, 2056. Times Square, New York City. Earth.
Well, it's a brisk New Year's Eve right here at Times Square with less than 1 hour away from ringing in the most historic New Year in our lifetimes. I'm your host, Clifford Stillman, and to my left, well, this lovely lady needs no introduction, but I'm going to give her one anyway. Give me Zola!
Hey, Cliff. Pretty exciting night, isn't it?
Tonight we not only celebrate the start of 2057, but history on Earth and elsewhere.
That's right, Cliff. Big time. Tonight's all about MECTI. Tonight is the culmination of years of hard work and dedication from literally millions of people around the world. MECTI-1, the first of hundreds of manned missions to Mars, is set to land on the surface tonight.
The crew, headed by Commander Sam Flynn, includes some of humanity's bravest. We'll, of course, be bringing you live feed from the cockpit of MECTI-1's ship, the Wasp, once they land. But this is only one of 3 historical events MECTI has planned for tonight.
MECTI couldn't have just one milestone for us to celebrate. When MECTI-1 lands on Mars, MECTI-2 will launch from Earth orbit. Midnight of 2057 will mark a turning point in human civilization. From that moment on, we will become interplanetary.
The MECTI-2 crew, led by Commander Tim Conrad, is set to launch for Mars just as Sam Flynn and MECTI-1 will be touching down on the surface.
But hold on a second, Cliff. MECTI has 3 events planned for us tonight, right?
There has also been an agreement between MECTI and the China National Space Administration. As we speak, there is a delegation of MECTI officials currently meeting with Zhao Li, commander of the Chinese moon base, where the formal alliance will be signed. Scott Richmond, reporter for MECTI's Mars Now network, is live from the moon. December 31, 2056.
China National Space Administration Moon Base. Guang Han Gong-1. Shackleton Crater. Earth's moon.
So.
I guess we're co-workers now.
I'll admit, it took some negotiating with the rest of the board for crew changes.
When there will be hundreds of
We
crews.
got you 6, all Chinese. And we both know there will be more in the future. This is the great star, Jiao.
Missions to Mars. How did we get here? If you ask me, I would not want to be on MECTI 2 tonight. They launch moments after MECTI 1 lands. What if something goes wrong on MECTI 1? What if the landing fails? What if there was one variable that they never accounted for?
It would be a tragedy. But the mission would continue. They need to continue. We are in too deep now. As difficult as losing MECTI 1 would be, you can't shut down because of one failure.
If that happens though, and MECTI 2 has to launch with that to look forward to,
oh, such a beautiful view of Earth. Don't think I'd ever get tired of these. I hear that we have to leave tomorrow.
be happy you're here for 4 days. My crew and I still have 5 months to go.
The countdown has begun, Commander Lee.
Thank you, Captain. Be there shortly. Time to see if your accomplishments have paid off, Administrator Vidas. Shall we?
My pleasure, Commander Lee.
We'll be able to hear MECTI 1, but won't get video feed until they're safely on the surface.
And no video from MECTI 2?
Yes, but after MECTI 1's landing. They've got top billing tonight.
Lieutenant Lu, where are we with the countdown?
Mr. Richmond, great broadcast of the signing room.
It was better be worth pulling me from my post on Hercules, Dario.
Can you bring video from Times Square on one of these screens?
Zhiming, New York on monitor 4.
Copy, Commander. Coming up now.
And can you give us
so much work to finally get to this point?
I cannot believe this is actually happening.
It's extraordinary.
Less than a minute. Signals are up, Commander.
Thank you, Zhiming.
Copy that, Capco. Heavy heads up.
To all of you from MECTI on board Guang Han Gong-1, we congratulate you on this historical achievement.
MECTI 2 should be launching about now.
Great insight there, Alina. I never knew. All right. Check. Final pre-launch checklist.
Thanks, still go.
PSS.
What just happened? What happened? Where did the video go?
What's happening?
Jimmy, bring the video back.
Yes, Captain Wynn. Stand by.
Jiao, what happened?
Administrator Vidas,
What's going on? What happened?
Commander, we've lost signal with headquarters. We've lost Beijing.
Dario, the lights.
Lost Beijing?
Are you
Try
serious?
again. Jim, back
How
up.
could
Let's
all the
see.
lights
Or
have gone out?
contact Gočová.
Jiao,
Get to the bottom of this.
What's going on?
From Beijing.
Try again.
Administrator Vidas.
这是交上将，呼叫北京航电国家航天局飞行指挥中心。这是少将李娇，
Jiao?
我是 What is
The lights.
what?
All the lights on Earth went out.
What in the world?
Space Station Hercules, this is Felix Mendez. Come in. This is Felix Mendez of MECTI, calling Space Station Hercules. Come
We
in.
need to get in touch with Hercules.
We lost the video.
Administrator Vidas.
We need to get in touch with headquarters.
MECTI advisor Felix Mendez, trying to get a hold of Space Station Hercules.
Commander?
Captain Wen, load up emergency communications database on all consoles.
Everyone sit down and grab a headset. You'll see lists of different frequencies.
Database is on all console, Commander.
Don't stop until we get a hold of someone that can fill us in.
The signal's still open at Space Station Hercules, but no response.
Keep calling them. They're probably busy with getting a handle on the situation themselves.
All frequencies and all backup frequencies. Jiuquan, Beijing, Wenchang, Taiyuan, Xichang, everywhere and anywhere.
Repeat, this is MECTI Administrator Dario Vidas calling MECTI
Denali. This is Max Baker, Associate Administrator of Strategic Infrastructure.
This is Chief of Origin Sun, MECTI Advisor Rose Cooper, MECTI General Counsel calling from Chinese. This is Mission Director Leslie Jacobs calling from
MECTI London. Richard calling from Guang Han Gong-1. There's been some kind of communications failure.
Chief Master Sergeant Jing Bao calling from Niki Floros, Deputy Health and Medical Officer from MECTI, calling MECTI Crew Support from Brisbane. We have
Flight Dynamics Director Danny Holland calling from the Chinese moon base down in Mexico.
MECTI 5, this is Jing Bao, Alvarez Director for MECTI Tomislav, trying to establish a continuity in the South.
收到此一起回应。
爸爸妈妈，强，请回应 We're not sure why. Please respond if you hear me. Are you there?
Hours later.
Pete, this is Leslie Jacobs calling Space Station Hercules. It has been 2 hours since communication failure. If there is anyone on board Space Station Hercules, you have a live and open signal. Please report to us that you've received our transmission.
Let us know when 10 minutes remaining. This is Rose Cooper of MECTI, on board with the Chinese moon base.
Calling Kennedy Space Center Mission Control. Please call us.
The world has gone dark, and there's been radio silence ever since.
Houston, Denali, Ames, JPL, Billings, Paris, London, Tokyo, Mumbai, fucking Alex Springs in the middle of the goddamn outback won't even respond. It's been 2 hours, not a damn word.
Mr. Vidas, how long you say until your Inception satellite launches?
Perception, Omar. Perception 2. 6 hours after communications lost, Perception 2 launches into geosynchronous orbit, relaying messages from MECTI headquarters to Mars.
Right. See? Nothing to worry about.
Nothing?
No.
Perception 2 will launch, Jiao. Once communications are severed, the timer begins. 6 hours sharp.
Would you like some? Captain Shaw, report. What happened? What was that flash of light?
No incidents reports, Commander.
Oh my God. Did something just explode?
What do you mean?
Captain, you didn't find out what happened? Fireball where? It was a flash of light and then nothing.
It was sunrise.
Nothing went out when the base did it. I didn't hear anything.
No, the base is fine.
Where did that flash come from? What direction?
Where's MECTI 2?
What?
MECTI 2, MECTI 2, come in.
Shit. Did they launch?
MECTI 2, come in. MECTI 2, come in.
They launched. That flash.
MECTI 2 launched?
Are you sure?
They must have launched.
How? What is going on?
Am I right? That didn't short circuit, did it?
It's a fusion-propelled engine, Omar. They don't short circuit.
They chose to launch. What made them decide to leave?
So there wasn't any kind of malfunction?
Amongst the infinite possible glitches that could occur on a MECTI Maya rocket, a spontaneous fusion engine ignition is not one of them.
What then?
Why haven't they responded to our call?
The moon-base's communications equipment is still intact, right?
Yes. All systems on Guang Han Gong are in perfect condition.
What made them launch then? Why did they not respond to our calls?
Jiao.
I don't know. I don't understand any of this.
Great.
Administrator Vidas? Do we head back to Hercules?
I don't know what to do.
Get to a console and call those frequencies again. All of them. We still have 4 hours until the Perception 2 satellite launches.
If it launches.
If the satellite launches, we use it to relay our message to Earth. Establishing contact with Earth is the priority, no matter how long it takes. Everyone get back to work. Continue calling all frequencies. 北京总部，这里是广州。
Administrator Vidas.
Hey, we are eyeing low on options, Scott. Jiao Lee's commander here. Administrator Vidas to Mekti headquarters. Respond to this call. We just witnessed Mekti 2 launch.
Mekti London. This is Scott Richmond, host of Mars Now, on board the Chinese moon base. Mekti 2 is launched away. We haven't.
This is Captain Omar Alvarez calling again. We've reported a communications dropout, and we'd really like to hear from you or anyone.
Hours later.
Rose Cooper calling Mekti Mumbai. Mekti 2 has launched away. If you have any information on what's happened and you get this, please report back to this frequency. The line is open.
This is Jing Bao calling you again. Haven't heard back from anyone.
Get back to us if you hear this.
兰州空袭，这是少将。
Please get back to us.
Salt Lake, and Richard's on board Guang Han Gong. Shackleton, Crater, hear my voice.
Niki headquarters in Masad. Max Baker again. No response from any other Medgate facilities, including Masad. We're trying again. Still waiting on Perception 2 satellite. Please respond.
We are still waiting signal to Perception 2 via satellite. If there's anyone there that's heard the signal, please respond and confirm.
Major Holgerson calling Mekti Terraformation Research Facility Patagonia. I'm not sure if you have long-range communications infrastructure, but in the off chance you do, please respond. This is Major Holgerson with Mekti calling from the Chinese moon base Guang Han Gong at Shackleton Crater. It's been 2 days from the communications blackout, and we have not heard one word from anyone on Earth.
This is Captain Omar Alvarez, transport pilot from Mekti calling Saskatoon Research Center. If anyone hears, it's been 2 days since we lost comms with the ground. We're getting a bit concerned the longer this goes on. Get back to us if you hear this, over. We need to get back down there.
One week later.
Can you please tell your father Happy New Year? Happy New Year, See, it wasn't so bad.
That son of a bitch. Report back.
Captain Van, please. You must be thinking alternatives at this point, right? Staying up here, speaking to dead signals, it's not going to do a damn thing.
I followed orders of Commander Lee. If she orders me to call the emergency frequencies, I call.
Yeah.
Captain Chat, don't you think that it's perhaps time to think of something else? An actual plan? We're getting nowhere.
Maybe not, but I trust Commander Lee's judgment.
1 week since.
Good morning. Any news? Any updates?
Same as yesterday, and the day before, and the day before that.
We must keep going. Keep calling.
Commander Lee?
Yes? I apologize. Your name is?
Lieutenant Ava Murphy, co-pilot of Mekti transport ship. What is your plan?
My plan?
Yes. We've all been sitting here day in and day out, sending out transmissions to dead signals, hoping someone happens to hear us.
That is correct, Scott.
For how long?
We have 4 transport ships, and we can leave whenever we want. But you keep saying no. How long should we keep doing this?
Until I say otherwise, Lieutenant. It's been 1 week since the communications blackout, and therefore makes our current objective even more important. Do you understand, Lieutenant? There has been a global blackout, and from the absence of any light pollution, we can safely assume there's been a full electrical grid failure. But whatever has happened, whatever caused it, it will get resolved. MECTI will get this taken care of. The Chinese Space Administration will get this taken care of. We've not been forgotten up here. Patience and diligence as we move forward. There are 86 people currently on board Guang Han Gong-1. We have enough water, oxygen, food, and supplies for an entire year. We need to stay persistent. We have the time to endure. We owe it to our people down there to keep at it.
MECTI headquarters. Niki, Floros calling from the
Indefinitely.
MECTI Denali, this is Rose Cooper calling you back. Respond once you
Looking forward to get them there on the moon. But we send you an early Happy New Year's greeting.
Come on. Please be safe. Please.
Months later.
36 hours. 86 people cramped inside 4 transport ships for 36 hours.
We have better propulsion systems on the transports here.
You're sure we'll be able to fit enough supplies, too?
More than sure. We'll be able to stuff enough supplies in there forever.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Captain Wen? Where's Commander Lee? I had recommended to speak with her.
Please be seated. Commander Lee is currently busy with other matters, and she ordered me to meet you all to give you her update.
Update?
What update, Captain?
At our current rate of food consumption, Commander Lee is suggesting we begin altering our diets to allow for the food to last considerably longer.
Gotta be kidding me.
How much is she wanting to cut it down?
1/3.
This is such bullshit.
Rationing our rations. That will allow much more time to seek out a
for Christ's sake, May. It's been 2 months. Where's Commander Lee?
In her quarters.
In her quarters, huh? Alright. Everybody come with me. Had enough of this bullshit.
Mr. Richmond.
Mr. Richmond? Scott?
Commander Lee! Commander Lee! Open up. You want us to reduce our rations to keep us here longer?
Mr. Richmond.
Commander Lee, we have a flight plan for returning to Hercules. We take 3 transport ships and the MECTI train.
Stay here.
I have a wife down there. I have a daughter. When can I see my family?
We all have people down there we care about.
Jiao, Perception 2 has not launched. Omar, Alvarez, and Eva Murphy have already drawn up the flight plan and procedures for docking at Space Station Hercules. Whatever happened down there, people need our help. We are not doing much good up here.
Administrator Vidas, we stay. Commander, we're living in an environment with manufactured gravity and air pressure. Starving ourselves in a manufactured environment. Get to the CC and run through those frequencies again. You have your orders.
Commander! Open up! We're not done here.
What do you do? What do I do?
Another 2 months later.
May 16, 2057. attempting a reestablishment of communication with Space Station Hercules and Earth. It's been over 4 months since the launch of MECTI-2 and the beginning of the blackout. It's been about a month since the heavy clouds on Earth dissipated, yet there's no sign of activity. If you somehow are hearing this, respond to this frequency immediately.
Over. Calling from the control center, Guang Han Gong, the CNSA moon base to MECTI, Cape Town. Please respond. We've experienced a communications blackout 4 months ago.
Jane Goodman sending out another call to MECTI Terraformation Lab in Rita.
Rita?
Please respond whenever you are.
You had MECTI Argentina on your frequency list for the day, correct?
没听错呀。
Gotcha. How about,
TSO, this is Ben Richards on board the Chinese moon base Shackleton Crater.
Good afternoon.
If you're there, call back at
As of this moment, I am ordering all personnel to cease communication efforts.
About goddamn time.
I have considered the flight plan designed by Omar Alvarez and Ava Murphy, and I have agreed a return mission to Earth is in everyone's best interests. Captain Alvarez, open up the mission report.
Yes, Commander.
As you can see on the screen, we're taking all 4 of our transport ships docked at the base, and we're headed for Space Station Hercules. As of right now, the best answer we have for what happened on Earth was some kind of EMP. What does not add up, though, is the situation on Hercules. So we head there first. Maybe we'll find answers there.
Sounds good to me.
After that, we'll make for the MECTI Space Elevator Orbit Station and take the elevator down to the surface station on Jarvis Island. Once on the surface, we'll get flights back to our respective headquarters.
At last.
Head to the supply depot and grab all your personal belongings. We're taking everything. We will not return to Guang Han Gong-1. All crew file out.
I understand it's a risk, but one we need to take.
I hope you're right, Dario.
Hours later.
Transport Shuttle 3 reporting.
Transport Shuttle 2 reporting.
MECTI transport.
4, stand by. Primary engine ignition.
Standing by, Commander.
Shuttle 1, commence primary engine ignition. Safe travels, Zhiming.
Copy, Commander. Igniting engine now.
Captain Wen, commence primary engine ignition.
Acknowledge, Commander. Executing primary ignition.
Omar, you're cleared for launch. Commence ignition.
Successful takeoff of Shuttle 1. Copy, Commander. See you in the air.
Farewell, Guang Han Gong. Captain Shaw, execute primary ignition.
Copy, Commander. Ignition in 3, 2, 1. Successful takeoff.
Copy that, Captain. Okay, everyone. Captain Shaw and I will be executing some positioning thruster burns, but rest easy. We are now en route to Space Station Hercules.
Hours later, Space Station Hercules, docking Station 13, airlock.
Full green lights, successful pressure adjustment.
Copy that. We'll need to get those bodies out of the way as we go in. Open the airlock, Dario.
Opening airlock.
Oh, God.
The station's ECLSS must still be intact, enough to allow for decomposition at least. Commander Lee to all transports. We're boarding at docking station 13 now. Fair warning, there is a smell.
Copy that, Commander. Successful docking at Hercules DS-14.
Tracking probe and engaging locks. About to begin pressure adjust. We'll meet you in mission control.
What the hell happened? Copy, Rose. Come on back to mission control.
What?
Fuck. The entire crew.
Should we load up with supplies and head back to Guang Han Gong?
What? Go back?
We can't go back. But if...
Still could be an EMP. Omar, you suspected an EMP.
I don't know, Ava.
What the hell is going on?
The station's power has remained on. It couldn't have been an EMP. What now?
What now?
All crew is lost. I'm afraid to ask what happened at headquarters.
Guys? I may have found something over here. Maybe. This alert pop-up on this monitor next to me, it's reading a PEM code.
PEM?
Oh! Planetary Emergency Message, PEM. They automatically broadcast based on the detection of danger event on Earth or Mars that might pose a high-level threat to any of our missions. PEM 23-238429.
What does it mean? What does the 23... What does the number mean?
It's a number code. The first part, 23, is the category number from the PEM index. Luckily, there's still power on the station, so I can search the index. And...
Wait, there was a blackout on Earth. How are you able to access a network?
PEM database is located on a satellite orbiting the dwarf planet Sirius in the asteroid belt.
What?
Okay, PEM 23 is the category number for...
What? What is it?
PEM 23 means radiation event, Earth.
What?
Radiation event? What the hell?
Last 6 numbers, I'm not entirely sure of. Searching 238429. On PEMs, there would usually be a small bit of text or code describing the source of the problem, or the cause, or...
What is it?
Dario?
238429. Looks like it's the Smithsonian Astrophysical Observatory Star Catalog number. And SAO number for Eta Corina.
Eta Corina? What is that?
A supermassive star over 7,000 light years away.
How would a star over 7,000 light years away cause a radiation event here?
Well, perhaps a supernova. Let me see if the telescopes work and I can get a look of this thing.
This star, this Eta Corina, it went supernova? I can't believe it.
There we go. Let's see, it's...
What is it? What?
Eta Corina has collapsed. A PEM detected a radiation event on Earth from Eta Corina. Earth was hit by a gamma ray burst.
What?
A gamma ray burst?
No.
What does that mean?
This could not have happened.
Look around, Commanders. The bodies. That is what a gamma ray burst means.
We must get down there.
How do you know?
What?
That couldn't have been. No. No.
We must get home.
That could not have happened. No.
Commander
How
Lee.
could it have? Chad?
Commander Lee.
How?
We need to get to the surface.
How could that have happened?
Everyone, we cannot stay here. Jiao, we need to get back to our ships.
Jiao. It could not have happened. That's not impossible.
There's nothing we can do to change this fact.
Nothing we can do? What are you
Commander Lee, we need to get to the surface immediately. No matter what awaits us there, we need to go. You understand? Jiao, we gotta keep going.
Yes. Yes. Up on your feet. Locate and pack every single bit of food, water, and supplies we can store into our transport ships, and ready for the space elevator orbit station. Whatever happened here and on Earth, we can't do anything to change that outcome, and we cannot stay here. Let's move!
McT, Space Elevator, Orbit Station, Airlock 2.
Successful pressure adjust in Airlock 2. Locks remain engaged.
Copy. Let's get aboard the orbit station and load our supplies into the elevator climber.
Maybe find out where those abort capsules have gone to.
Indeed. What is it, Danny?
My wife is... Nothing, Commander Lee.
Commander? Come on.
What the...
Everyone spread out and search the entire orbit station. Find the crew.
This doesn't make sense. Gamma ray bursts travel at the speed of light. There would not be time to evacuate. Danny?
What is it?
The orbit station and the elevator are running on auxiliary power.
Meaning?
The elevator will not move up and down. The main fusion reactor at Jarvis Island surface station has been kicked offline. All auxiliary power is coming from the battery supplies here on the orbit station.
Let me guess. The only way to reboot the main power...
From the service station. Yeah.
Got it. Right.
Structural integrity, station information and inventory diagnostics, those things are still online, but no operational power. No way we're taking the elevator down.
I see.
Check diagnostics on the abort capsules.
Collins here. We checked the crew habitat module. No sign of anyone. There's no one here. Coming back to the command center.
Nothing out of the ordinary. The system logged all 4 abort capsules with manual jettisons. All of the orbit station's abort capsules have been manually jettisoned, and you don't think that's out of the ordinary? No evidence of any malfunctions of the sort. But the why they aborted remains a mystery.
Niki,
what is it?
We've checked all the lower levels and no sign of anyone. Heading to CCN.
The farther we go, the more confusing it becomes.
Guys, I think I've got something. To anyone on the Chinese moon base or Hercules that reads this, my name is Ken Simpson, Assistant Orbit Station Operator for the McT Space Elevator. We have reason to believe that an EMP has hit Earth, and it's knocked out operational power to the elevator. It's been 4 days since the event, and in those 4 days, we've heard nothing from Space Station Hercules or the surface.
Nothing.
I have given orders to abandon ship with our 11-person crew using one of our abort capsules to link up with Space Station Hercules, and the remaining 3 to land near Jarvis Island. I hope that we regain operational power and communication soon. Ken Simpson, January 5th, 2057, 16:20 hours. There's your answer, Dario.
I don't remember seeing any abort capsules at Space Station Hercules.
After seeing what happened to the crew, why would you stay?
Jiao, we cannot take the elevator. What are our options?
I guess we do the only thing we can at this point. All crew, back to your ships and load procedures for re-entry.
Shit.
The space elevator is offline, and we're going to attempt a landing on Jarvis Island.
You sure this is the best move, Jiao?
No. We gotta go, Dario.
The next day, May 22nd, 2057.
Altitude is 100 kilometers and dropping.
Mekti Transport, PI. Mekti Transport Shuttle breaching Carmen Line.
Copy, Mekti Transport. Holland, heat reading.
Coming up on 1000 Celsius.
Mekti Transport reading nominal.
Entry interface alert. Transport shuttle 1.
How's your handling, Captain Shaw?
Handling is perfect, Commander.
Mr. Richards, keep your eyes open on the left side for horizon visual.
Copy, CMD, standing by on horizon visual.
Leslie, altitude.
96.22 km and dropping.
Shadow 2, approaching entry interface.
We're good. Going good.
Mekti Transport performing 0.2 clockwise roll adjustment.
90 kilometers and dropping.
Copy, Leslie. Nearing EQ glide. Decel rate is nominal.
0.2 roll complete.
4,800 meters per second velocity. Must
I've got
admit,
visual on
I'm worried about Steady, keep the stick.
Commander!
Steady the ship.
What's going on?
Mekti Transport Shuttle picking up a ship in air pressure. Stand by.
Captain, we control the ship.
Porky, what's happening?
Shaw! Abort. We've got it aboard. Captain, prepare to launch abort. Eject on my mark.
Commander Lee! Commander, we're
Carol.
Abort!
Thank you for listening to this episode of Transmissions from Colony 1. If you'd like more TFCO content, outtakes, music, recap episodes, and a whole hell of a lot more planned, sign up at patreon.com/TFCO MarsPod. Thanks again, and we'll see you on Mars.